What's up, guys? We are here in the kitchen, and today we are going to be doing a little bit of cooking. Now, before I get into that, there are just a few things that I want to mention about nutrition, just kind of my thoughts on the whole idea and concept behind, healthy eating. The first thing I want to mention is that I don't prescribe to the typical or standard philosophy of you have to eat 3 square meals a day. Now, I just go by the fact that I eat when I'm hungry. So if my body's telling me that I'm hungry, then I eat. If I wake up in the morning and I don't feel hungry, then I don't eat. So that's pretty much how I like to do things. It might be a little bit weird, but hey, it works for me. And I think that's a big point in nutrition, is that you have to do stuff that works for you. So what works for me might not work for you, and then vice versa, right? Secondly, I guess what you would call my whole philosophy around nutrition, or the things that I like to try to stick to, is I try to eat things that are natural foods and things that aren't processed. So of course, things like fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds. Basically anything that is plant-based is the stuff that I like to try to consume. So things like chips, pop, obviously, anything that comes in cans, usually I try to stay away from. Anything processed that you find. Basically, when you're at the grocery store, I kind of tend to stick to the outsides and like the fruits and vegetables sections, and maybe even the meats and stuff. We'll talk about meats in a second. But the things that are on the inside of the aisle, the Kraft dinners, all that packaged stuff, I try to stay away from that. So whole foods, natural foods, and things that are usually plant-based is what I like to stick to. The last thing I want to mention here, guys, is things like tracking how many calories I'm eating or tracking the macros that I'm getting. Like if you want to know how much proteins and fats and carbohydrates you're getting, and making sure you have the right macros and that right ratio depending on what your goals are. All of that stuff, I don't do any of it. I don't track anything. Honestly, I just can't be bothered doing all that kind of stuff. I just eat the healthy foods and foods that I know are good for me, and I just kind of let everything take care of itself, if that makes any sense. My goals aren't to be like super Arnold Schwarzenegger ripped up, where I really need to make sure I'm getting exactly what my body needs. I just want to be healthy and I want to enjoy life, and I don't want my whole life to revolve around everything I do around in the kitchen. So I try to keep it simple. I eat healthy, and honestly, sticking to mostly fruits and vegetables and a plant-based diet, you're going to get pretty much all the nutrients you want, or not even pretty much. I'm pretty sure you're going to get all the nutrients that you need, right? So I can't be bothered tracking all that stuff. Again, that's what works for me. So if you want to do it, go right ahead. I think it's a great thing to do. It's just not for me. That being said, let's get on to some cooking, and I must warn you that my stuff is pretty bland, so the stuff that I do for meal preps probably doesn't taste the greatest, I guess, but food to me, it's not something that I relish and like, oh, I gotta have this or that or whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love food that tastes great, but I'm not a very good cook, and I just want to cook stuff that I can eat and it tastes all right and tastes decent, and then I could just get on with my day. I got so much stuff going on every single day that I don't really worry about food, especially as much as I used to when I would eat all kinds of bad stuff. Now it's just eat what I need to do, get the energy that I need, and then go about my day. So let's get to cooking it's gonna be like a stir-fry rice kind of thing today. And I'll make enough that'll last me 3-4 days, and it's just something that I could pop in the microwave and eat whenever I'm hungry. And yeah, like I said, just get on with my day. Okay, let's get cooking. right, guys, that is pretty much it for me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of behind the scenes of some expert fine cuisine dining. No, not at all. All right, so once again, thank you very much, and I'll see you as always tomorrow.